Welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. Today I am making a fragrance. It's Island Nectar Wholesale Supplies Plus. It is a Bath & Body Works dupe fragrance, and I've worked with it in the past and it does really well in cold processed soap. So you have plenty of time to swirl this fragrance, and it's actually one of my favorite. I think it could be used year round. It's not just a summer fragrance. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add our lye solution. My oils and butters are at room temperature, as well as my lye solution. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stick blend. My K1 clay is already in the bottom of this. I do plan on piping. I'll show you real quick the colors I'm using. I have Tangerine Dream by MadMicas, but I might add a little bit of the cheesy Poof to make it a little bit brighter orange. And I have this yellow is Taxi Cab from MadMicas. And then Nurture Soap, I have like a neon color so that I could brighten that one up as well. And then I have, this is Lime Appeal from Nurture Soap. And this is Voodoo from MadMicas. So you can find in the description below, you can find where I purchased these or where I was gifted these micas, and links where you can purchase them yourself if you're interested. So we're going to go ahead and stick blend this up. We're going to separate it into colors, and I do plan on doing a little piping on the top. This one is going to be orange, which is kind of going to be one of the main colors that I'm going to use besides white. You can see that the fragrance oil turned this more of a very pale yellow. From what I remember, it does turn back to white after it sits for a day. Even if it stayed this color, I wouldn't mind. It's pretty. I think I'm going to pour some of the colors into a larger container and pour them that way. I will show you after I get done stirring these up. Also, you can see the green looks a little bit different. That's common for that mica to do that, and it morphs back into a lighter green after it sits. I just love this Voodoo mica. I say it every time I use it, but so see how thin and beautiful this is to work with. So I do believe it'll probably take a little bit before I'm able to pipe, because it does take a while to set up. I could stick blend it a little bit more, but I'm just going to let it kind of do it on its own and then just pipe when it's ready. And I really love this orange. Mixing a little bit of the neon with the other orange really made it pretty. It's like a tropical, like hibiscus flower color. It smells so good too. Okay, so let's see. I have these two containers. I'm going to do yellow. Orange. That's orange. This is yellow. Yellow. And then I'm going to just do it in different spots here. The yellow is starting to thicken up for some reason. All right, I'm going to save the rest of that for piping. Okay, that for piping. And then I'm just going to pour the other colors by themselves. It is starting to thicken up, so we gotta get on a move on. Oh, it's really thickening up. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's start with this one and get this in the mold before it starts setting up too much. Let's go in with some green. And pink. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to put stuff in the piping bag and I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put these in the piping bags. This is gonna be yellow. This is just a small flower tip, just to make, actually, this one actually has a wider tip on it. I have a coupler on it because I plan on switching out the tip to a piping nozzle that does like little tiny drop flowers, but right now I needed a wider tip in there, and you'll see why once I start piping, hopefully, if it goes well. This is going to be green. This is a grass tip. Look, you can see how the green turned really kind of ugly. It will turn back. Even if it didn't, this looks like a tropical or a green that you would see in anyways. So I also have a coupler on this one because I want to change it out for a leaf tip. If you don't know what a coupler is, that is this right here that you can remove to change out your tip. All right, this one is pink. This one has a 103 tip on it. This is used to make leaf petals. And I'm going to use this to make just some small flowers. Now this one, I want to try to stripe the bag with yellow. And I put all the yellow in there by itself, but that's okay. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of it out. I'm going to actually wait for it to firm up a little bit more. And then I'm going to, this has a coupler on it, just to hold this in better. And to allow me to stripe. So I'm going to take this end right here. This is a 128 tip, and I'm going to try to stripe it right down through here with just yellow, and then the rest is going to be orange. But I'm going to let the yellow sit up a little bit longer before I do that. Okay, I think it's finally time to pipe. So I did put a little bit of a yellow stripe on this lower side over here to try to get a little bit of a ruffled yellow edge. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. I was going to pipe on a nail head, but I think I'm going to try it right onto this. It always seems to be easier for me to do it this way. So I'm just going to, this is kind of like a ruffly tip. It's probably hard to see because the underneath is orange, but the yellow isn't coming out. Not yet, at least. If they stay orange, it's fine. Then I'm going to kind of just do a smaller layer on top of that. Then I'm going to take the grass tip, squeeze it in the center, and then I'm going to take the yellow, which is just a wider tip. Hopefully this will come out. Sometimes these smaller ones get, I do think that's what's going on. It seems like it's plugged because the hole is so small. We're just going to do the best we can. So we just have to trust the process. So I'm going to continue to make some of these, and I will fill it in with the other colors that I have and maybe some smaller flowers. Alright, I put it in with just a little flower tip. Do that around this one. Okay, we're going to start with the pink flower now. This is really set up too. gonna go ahead and cut Island Nectar. You can see in this that the green turned back to a pretty green. It's been sitting on my soap table for a couple of days, so it's a little bit firm. My samples. All right, let's start with this middle one here. Little end piece off. Okay. I remember when I poured this, I thought, when I was putting the rest on the top, I thought, I did not even swirl it or anything. So I'm not sure what to expect, but okay. Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. I love that the colors look like they brightened up a little bit, all of them. I love that the two colors are mixed like that. That's different. So I'm getting ready to go to work. I have to work with a bedbug dog today. So if you don't know, we own a commercial pest control company, and one of our specialty things is we do bed bug work for like commercial hotels in Myrtle Beach, not commercial hotels, for hotels in Myrtle Beach. And we have a bed bug dog. His name is Watson. He doesn't live with us. He lives with his handler, which we've been trained to work with Watson. He's a beagle, and he can sniff out bed bugs in a room in like 15 seconds. He is incredible. I should film him someday and put a video up so people can see him work. He is amazing. And what he'll do is if he finds a bed bug, he will sit down and look up at either me or Mark, whichever one is working with him. He sits up, and then you'll say, show me, and he'll keep pointing his nose at the exact spot where he smells the bed bug. He only can smell live ones, so if there's any dead, he doesn't smell those, which obviously is, no, we want him to find the live ones. So we get to work with Watson today. It's been a couple weeks. I'll wait and cut those, because I think I might cut them in half. They're a little tall. I'll start cutting this end piece right here. So yeah, so we also, just if you didn't know like how it works, we have to carry a bed bug vials with us with live bed bugs in them. And that's how we do hides in different rooms in order to keep him interested and hungry. So of course the bed bugs stay in the vial, and he sniffs them out in the vial. And then his reward is a little bit of food. So if we're at a place and we've done several rooms and there's no bed bugs, we do a hide so that he can stay focused and gets a reward. So he continues to do work. He's a good boy. And he loves his job. As soon as we go pick him up, either Mark or I, he's so excited for us to pick him up because he knows he's going to work. He has a cute little vest working dog on him. So he gets a lot of attention when we're out working with him. So yeah, I do that with my husband. I also have, I sell dahlia cuttings and tubers. I do this. What else do I do? Bookkeeping for the business. All kinds of things. So sometimes soap has to sit here a little bit longer while I am doing other things. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.